Ủa vậy.
So, Biomiracle Bukaupa, you gotta clear World 1. In this game, you hit things with your rattle, because you're a baby. It turns them into balloons. You can throw them around. You can actually hit the balloon in any direction. It bounces around like a Mario shell. So you can hit it diagonally and stuff. But you can also ride on it as a balloon and get higher. That's pretty much it. Level 2, for some reason, in this game is like a dig dug thing. I don't know why, but it goes back to platforming after that. You need to kill the first 3 areas, I think, to beat Stage 1, World 1. Contra 3 is... Everybody probably knows that game. You just gotta beat the robot stage. Stage 3, set your lives to 5 on normal. You'll have to raise it up a little bit. That'll give you a little bit of a help. Kakarot is a platformer where you design your own character. You can do whatever the hell you want with it, and that's up to you. I'm not gonna give you any hints on how to design it, so good luck with that. Pick any 2 stages you want, kill 2 bosses. The second stage you pick will merge with the last one you did, so it might be easier or harder because of that. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone, especially if you make a crappy character. That's on you. You do get to make a new character every time you kill a boss, so if you don't like your character, you can make another one. But XP is a thing, so you might not want to do that. If you keep on picking up your weapon, it will level up and get really good, so you might have made your character pretty good already. I think it takes a while, so that's probably not really a concern. Anyway, we're ready to go.
Ready.
Ready, Santa.
Baby, yep.
This is the dog challenge pack. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna hang out by myself here and just you know what? I probably will head back in there. I let them pick these games. They didn't know what games they were picking. I let them pick the pack. They had no idea what they're up against, so I don't think anyone but me has played this game. I like this game a lot. Anyway, yeah, I probably will hang out in that room down there instead of in here. Just because I don't have a co-commentator. I'm gonna look for one, but in the meantime, I'll commentate this by myself. So what we got in this game is a baby platformer. He jumps really high though, and he does turn enemies. It reminds me of Bubble Bobble, but it's not really that. You don't pop them, you... They die really fast. You can get hard upgrades though and get more HP. Anyway, it reminds me of Bubble Bobble in the way the enemies get bubbled up, but they don't pop, they get shoved around like Mario Turtles, so you use them to kill the boss and stuff. There's also that, I think there's only like 2 in the whole game, that toddler power-up. I only found 2. I beat this whole game the other day, and I only found 2 of those. I thought this game was really neat though. It's a little hard later, but I don't think the first area is that bad. Biomiracle, that's right. I think there's only, they recycle the first boss a whole bunch and put him in different stages, but he is both the first and third boss that they're gonna have to kill. I don't think the second boss exists, so... Area 1-1 has a boss. It's that pig thing right there. He'll be back in Area 3 of this, and that's the last area they have to do for this. It's a little hard to get that shot pulled off. Harder than it looks to get the diagonal shot. Brunch has done it. Newbie's working on it. Hit him a couple times, but just cannot get the... Can't get the bounce. There it is. Bam. Boss still alive. I think he takes 3 hits this time. You get used to this damn hog. He shows up so much. Brunch is moving on into the cake land. Newbie's also moving on to Cake Land. Runch found 2 hearts. I think he died, and you're allowed to pick up the heart again. You can have up to 5. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Newbie found it once. That'll help a lot. That's a nice little thing that they let you do. I was thinking about letting them play this on easy, but it doubles their HP. I thought that might be too much. I don't think they'll have to worry about lives unless they get completely wiped out. They might, actually. I don't remember where it puts them. It might put them all the way back to 1-1. That'd be too bad if that happens. World 1 don't take that long, especially once you know what to do. It's like a 60-second walk. Firebrand loves to dance. You can randomly get health off these things. Nothing dependable about it though, unfortunately. Tall Man has defeated World 1-1 here. Brunch has beaten 1-2. I think he's the first one to do that. Heavy Base is stuck in 1-1. The dig bug level is terrifying, man. It completely changes the game. It's really weird. I don't know why they do this. They don't do it much. Okay, well, Newbie has beaten it. Tuesday, what's up? Thanks for the host. We're just doing the races. If you feel like commentating with me, help on in. That's up to you. I'm just talking about baby platforming. How's it going? Is the view counter messed up in Twitch? Maybe my view counter is always wrong for everybody. Like I didn't see you had that many people, and it keeps happening to every stream I look at. Everyone seems to have like 3 times more viewers than what my thing says. And then when I host people, it says the same thing. Like it's just, I think my thing is broken, my counter. But whatever, I don't really care. But thanks for that huge host. In any case, either way, Newbie needs to be careful because I'm not sure what happens when he dies. But these popsicles, they're sticky and they mess up your jump. You gotta have to jump twice to get through them. It's really weird, really awkward. I hope he doesn't go flying down a pit and run his run. Brunch is at the final boss, I believe. Yeah, that's it. That's the final boss, alright. Oh my. Newbie's injured. Might go badly. I would say that power up down there is worth going for. Oh no. Oh. Man, this is intense. So this baby looks like he takes fall damage, but he doesn't actually. He just gets stunned if you fall too far. That's all. It's not really it's not really as bad as it looks. I really like this game a lot, but man, they're really stingy with the health for some reason. There is an easy mode though, to be fair, and it does give you twice as much, and that's way more than you need, I would say. So if Newbie can hit this boss a couple times without getting hit, he has beaten game 1. Brunch is working on it. It's all about timing here. It's a little awkward. The hitboxes are strange, but he seems to have it down pretty well. Missed one. Brunch is done with game 1. He's moving on to Contra 3. Oh no! Newbie's got taken out. That's too bad. Oh man, he gets sent all the way back. He's gotta hustle. He almost had it. He died at the worst place. That sucks. Well, I expect he'll do better in the second run, because once you get the hang of this game, it's not that bad. Heavy Base still on World 1-3, working on finishing this up. Working on getting over there to kill the boss. Heavy has himself quite a bit of health, so I don't see him dying to this. Omen's still working on it, also. Nubi's back on 1-2. He's not that far behind. Like I said, once you get the hang of this game, you can really blaze through it. I would say you could do this in a couple minutes. That extra heart that Heavy found is helping him out a lot, honestly. He cannot land that last hit, though. Missed again. There he goes. I actually got it. Not done yet. Whoa! Nubi almost got bit. That dig duck stage is surprisingly hard. It gives me more trouble than anything else. Heavy Base is done with Biomiracle. Second person to get to Contra 3. And Nubi is going to 1-3 now. He's trying his luck here. Nice Undertale dogs. Kill him, C. Thanks for the sub.
It's a race.
Almost a year. I'm asking them to beat level 3, Contra 3, if you're unfamiliar with it. That's a pretty hard stage. Those robot boys give everybody a lot of trouble, usually when they're first playing. But I did let them have a couple more lives, so that'll help if they're new at this game. Normal is not a walk in the park. It's way less difficult than hard, though. Easy's I don't think people have trouble with easy. They are pretty good with difficulties in Contra 3. Easy reduces the projectile count pretty dramatically. Enemies don't shoot at all that do in normal and hard. Dogs chase after you and shit. Normal is a big step up, so I wanted them to play on normal. Just to make sure that there was some element of difficulty there. It is Contra game after all. You do get a bomb every time you die, so people who are wise will use those if they're having trouble. Because if you just die in the same place a couple times, you've screen wiped a couple times. Like, you can kill the whole screen. If you press the button, people just end up dying over and over again, I've noticed, when they play this game. Like, they don't use their bombs. Like, Heavy Base there just got taken out, didn't use his bomb. Would have helped him out a lot. It is a screen clear. There's also a bunch of different weapons. Spread gun's always good, of course. Homing is handy, but it does no damage, so it's kind of crap. And with that, Nubi's on Contra 3 as well. Is that everybody? Everybody's on Contra 3. The C missiles are the strongest far and away, and if you watch a speed run of the game, you're going to see them use nothing but that pretty much because they alternate real quick, their guns. Nubi did not give himself 5 lives. That's on him. He remembered. Okay. So the C missiles, like I was saying, the Crush. Heavy Base has one right there. Tons of damage. Absolutely crazy damage. You can wipe out a boss in seconds. No problem at all. Way more damage than anything else in the game. So if you can get those, and that's what you want, is to wipe things out. They are short range. They don't hit the whole screen. They're the only one that doesn't travel across the entire thing. So they are weaker in that regard. which makes them worse for the stage clearing. But there's a lot of like mini bosses in this game, a lot of big bosses. Take a lot of hits. Crush missiles can drop bosses in a couple seconds, so pretty nice. Newbie got taken out twice already. Oh. Heavy Base and Newbie both having trouble with this. Newbie's having more. Newbie's having a lot of trouble with Contra 3. The X button changes your weapons, and with the crush missiles you can rotate them while the other one's exploding, basically. You can speed up the fire rate tremendously by doing that. So what you would do in a speedrun situation is you'd have two Cs, and you'd smash X while holding down fire. It's kind of awkward to do, but it's the best thing to do. I ran this game the other day just to see how long it took me. About 15 minutes on normal. I would think I was playing on normal. Maybe it was easy. But about 15 minutes. The good run is probably like 12, because I wasn't optimized at all. I died a couple times. I lost my Cs. Had to get them back. If Newbie can get to one stage in, he won't have to worry so much about dying again, but it's not looking too hot right now. Heavy Base died, got taken out, gotta start over. Brunch working on the top down. Is Tall Man having trouble? Let me see. Oh, I might have to go in there and ask him what's up. Yeah, memorization definitely helps Contra games a lot. No doubt about that. But it's hard for me to tell how much of it is memorization and how much is reaction. It's definitely memorization in that it's the same stage every time. There's a little bit of randomization to it, but it's not. You know it's coming because you know what the enemies are. Like, I know those walking guys are coming. They might be random, but I know. So I certainly have this game memorized. That helps a lot. It's going to be really hard to come in here blind and do tremendously well. Okay, Tall Man's back. Damn, Newbie got taken out again. He'll get the hang of stage 1 soon, I hope. You might want to restart and not use continues. Heavy Base and Tall Man in pretty much the same spot. Meanwhile, Runch is tearing this game apart. He is on the second boss. Spread Gun. The second boss is the it's a weird top-down shooter stage. Dang. Oh, I'm watching these bullet dodges. Oh man. Runch has nearly got his boss dead. You can blow up the orbs on the spider bot thing for power-ups and to weaken his it removes hitboxes from him is what it does. So now that it's just the eye, all the thing can do is spin at him with 1/2 the range, basically. He's very non-threatening. Heavy Base is game over again. They're having a lot of trouble stage 1. The left side. Meanwhile, Hey Tall Man's working on his boss skill here. He's got it. Okay. Brunch is not the only one on 1-2 here. On World 2. Unfortunately for Runch, no weapons takes a long time. He's finally got the kill. That was a long fight. That's what I mean with the C's. They really save a lot of time. Obviously, you don't spend 3 minutes fighting a boss in a 15-minute run. It's because when that boss comes down, you shoot it with the C's and kill him in a couple seconds. Big difference in damage output there between the base gun and the C missile's the strongest thing. Newbie's on his last legs here. It's gonna be rough. Heavy base on his last life as well. He's got it. He desperately tries to kill the boss. Alright. Heavy base finally making it to number 2 in the stages there. This is going to be a rough fight, but he has the C missile, so he might be able to kill him quick. If he can dodge, Newbie might have this. He's not hitting him with the full boom. Oh, jeez. He's just like a foot back too far. He's not doing max damage with those missiles. That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, the laser for Tall Man it's not the greatest weapon, but it's okay damage. It's pretty solid. It'll wrap that boss up pretty fast. Yep, he's catching up because he killed that boss so much faster than Runch did. Newbie showing off. Wow, nice work. I don't know if I could pull that off with that, man. That's dangerous. Heavy Base and Newbie are now tied, except for that they, oh no, Newbie's, Heavy Base used all his continues on stage 1, oh no. Because he didn't want to go back to the menu and restart manually. He's out of continues, had to restart. Oh man. That's bad for Heavy. Brunch is on the first of, like, 3 mini-bosses in a row. Oh man's on his way there. Newbie's learning the ins and outs of the top-down game. You use LNR to rotate. You have to blow up 5 bases. You can duck. Newbie needs to get himself a gun. That's what he needs. Everyone else is stuck on stage 3's intro. It's a pretty swarmy stage. The fire that you get helps a lot, though. They both lost it already, unfortunately. It's really hard to judge. I know Contra 3 is a hard game in my mind, but that people haven't played it before is mildly surprising. That we found 2, maybe 4 people who aren't too familiar with it. That's pretty rough. It's hard for me to judge how hard this will be. I think if I suspected that all 4 of them would have trouble, I probably would have called it at level 2. But I still have faith in their ability to do this. Newbie's got 20 minutes left. It is definitely a game that takes some practice. The series, once you're good at one of them, you're pretty okay at the other ones, I would say. But a lot of, the more you play it, the better you are at it. Definitely for this kind of game, helps a lot to have experience in it. How's Newbie's continue count? He's still got 2 left. Brunch, back at the start of 3-1 here, the Area 3. These levels aren't long, but Super C and Contra 3 have a lot in common, I'd say, more than Contra 1 and Contra 3. Super C I like a lot. Newbie's found the laser, which is a pretty damn nice gun on the map. For some reason, it's just a steady beam instead of a thing that stops firing. Much nicer than it is on the field, where it stops firing every once in a while. Has a reload on it. Newbie's fighting the boss soon here. Just 1 or 2 more bases to go. Tallman's taking on the Mecha Boss Part 2. You fight the same boss a couple times. First in Form 1 with Runch there, and then when you climb up, he chases you. He's not dead, actually. He tries to ram you on the wall. Pretty annoying fight, but it's not extremely dangerous once you figure out what's going on. You just gotta move out of his way and shoot him back. Counterattack. Newbie with lasers. He's disabled most of that boss. When the boss enters the stompy phase, oh no, Runch ran out of continues. Oh, we might have no completions on Contra 3. When the boss enters Newbie's stompy phase here, that's when you know it's starting to die. That's his winding down dead phase here. He's got him. It's on World 3. Newbie's on his way to the last area. He's only got 1 continue left. He's got a laser. Heavy base right behind him working on stage 2 here. Tall Man way in the lead. He's getting close to the final boss area. Elects not to take the C. Nice dodging by Newbie there. Not that
Video
time.
games.
It's gone, voice the dog.
Hey, I'm really bad at Contra, so I'm very qualified to talk about it.
Nice.
Newbie's on the hard level. It comes after the hard level, and before that is the hard level.
Yeah.
It's known for being tough. You die a lot, waste your continues, have to start over. It's Contra.
He just got carried off by a giant mosquito. Nobody's having much luck with Contra 3. Tall Man is taking the lead on it though, so I guess he is technically having luck with it if he can beat this boss. It's a pretty rude boss. That's the first boss I'd say that's really hard.
Which one? The
Robo Boys.
Yeah. In stage 3?
Yeah, this first phase that's killing him is the easy part. Alright.
This level is just really tough in general.
Yep.
This is like, what, round 3 in the tournament?
This is round 1.
Well, Newbie's already raced, I know that much.
We did preliminaries.
Those were preliminaries? Is
Yeah.
that what that was?
I mean, that's what
Oh,
they're
I'm
called,
sorry.
'cause this is technically round 1.
Oh no!
According to them, I mean, round 1 was
Newbie
different.
won, but he got spun into oblivion, and he has to restart.
Yep. He found the button for swapping guns. I don't know if he knows about that. I wonder if he noticed he has an F. I think he's guarding it. I think he's protecting his F for later. It's not a bad
don't know why.
strategy.
Where's Tall Man? Is he on stage 3?
He is almost done. Yeah, he's halfway through stage 3.
Yeah, he's almost. I remember. Like, I'm really bad at this game, but I do remember it pretty well, even though I only did it like once with save states because I wanted to see what other crazy shit was in this game. And I remember stage 3 pretty well because it had a real good boss.
Newbie has beaten phase 1 of this boss. He chooses to try and dodge missiles instead of shooting them. It doesn't make it, unfortunately. Down to 1 life. He's got a long ways to go on that 1 life. But I think there's a checkpoint up top if you can make it to it.
A checkpoint if you use a continue?
I think maybe so, because Tallman got there really fast. Maybe he just got good at the stage.
Maybe he has 1 spare life, got the first guy down.
Down he goes.
Nope, there's a miss.
He might be moving on
Gets the
back.
spread gun, though.
I think Newbie's finally ran out of continues.
Oh, the climbing part. Yeah, this is all kinds of exciting. Nope, and that's it. Newbie is back to the start.
Well, if they both wipe out, Heavy Base will end up with a 2-minute lead on him on Cook Run. If they're both having trouble. It looks like that's the way the wind is blowing so far, because Stage 3 is the hard one, I would say. If they're having
They
this
didn't
much
play
trouble.
Cook Road yet, did they?
No, that's the last game. Heavy Base got the Contra 3 2 minutes or so before Newbie, and that's because Newbie died to the final boss in the first game right before he had to start over. But he got through it so fast because he got so good at it that he beat it in a couple minutes.
The Wayne's World strategy. Almost beat the level and then spend half an hour not beating the level.
Yep. Tall Man is trying to learn this boss fight over here.
Oh, here we are.
171, thanks for the follow. Base is on level 3. He's finally made it. First time he's gotten there. I would say that World
Newbie is
1.
back to stage 1.
World 1 is your pretty standard Contra fare. It's a little annoying with the dogs, but it's really not that bad. Stage 2.
It's
different.
still unforgiving.
Yeah, it is.
It's still Contra.
It is. Stage 2 is kind of strange, but it's still not really hard. Stage 3 is pretty tough, so that's the one I would say is the hardest of these 3. So if they're just getting here after this long, I don't have much hope in them anymore of beating this in 30 minutes. Heavy Base dying 3 times out the gate is evidence of that.
This game is tough.
Hey, Tallman has made it to stage 2 of the final boss here. Good luck with this. This is the nightmare boss. Took me a while to learn this.
Yeah.
Without weaponry. It takes a long time without weaponry.
Yeah. You spend most of the time climbing over his shots.
If he had 2 sea missiles, he'd have killed the boss already. That's how much weapons help. Since he does not, he'll be here for a while. This is going to be a long endurance battle. And in the end, honestly. That is the boss, though.
Yep. The Terminator.
He's learned all the attacks.
A very
He's doing
large
really
Terminator.
well. That's everything the boss does. He shoots homing balls out of his eyes. He shoots fire in a clockwise motion, and he...
The strategy is to keep moving in a circle while shooting him.
Yeah. He shoots bombs that blow up the half of the screen that you're on, but it takes 3 seconds, so you have time to run away and get out of there.
Oh yeah, he like closes the gate and then throws shit at you.
Yep, that's the boss. That's the entire thing. So Tallman looks like he's got it down. He looks like he's
telegraphed pretty well.
It's a fair boss. It's just oh man, that
If
fire.
you're not aware of I mean, the game makes you very much aware of climbing because you have to do it. But if you do not think of using the walls, you will die very quickly.
The hard mode version of this boss spins the fire really fast, and it gave me a lot of trouble learning that. When I say learning, I meant on hard, because man, he is rude on hard. He shoots it really fast.
Newbie keeping a C in reserve, I think that's a good idea.
Newbie's back
You don't
home.
lose it if you don't die with it, right? Equipped?
You only lose the one you had on, so...
Right. Yeah, now he's got the C out. He's learning.
They're doing pretty okay. Tallman did it. Tallman completed the challenge.
He's got it.
Nice work. Alright, 18 minutes down, somebody beat Contra 3, hell yeah, proving that I didn't pick a badge.
I mean...
I probably should have given them it on easy with 7 lives, but yeah.
It's challenging to beat level 3, but it's reasonable later on in the tournament, I'd say. If you're intending to make things tougher as it goes on.
I've been leaning towards lightening up on the difficulty, so I probably should have given this on easy. I did give them a couple extra lives, but it didn't make too much of a difference in the end, it looks like. I gave them 5 lives instead of 3. Each
Tall Man is going to sleep.
Heavy Base Ask has been annihilated by the first form of that boss, that mini-boss.
Oh no!
Newbie has cleared this level. He's found the duck button, which just lets him sit underneath bullets. The only thing that threatens you then is the snakes. And guys stepping on you.
Really?
Yeah.
This explains why I did not understand these levels.
You can go into a prone position.
Oh no, he ran into the guy.
Heavy Base back at the start. Not looking too good for him. He's got 8 minutes. 8 minutes would be a tough run for an expert. You get 3.
Day 3 in the Alien War.
Meanwhile, Runch has killed the second boss. Back to stage 3 for him. They're getting better at it. Like, they're clearly improving, but
can they improve enough in that half hour? Because Newbie has 2 minutes to make up, and how much is Runch down by?
Kokoro is not a horribly hard game, but if they build their character badly, it is.
Oh, you can make it real hard for yourself.
If somebody picks the wrong weapon, I'm gonna avoid spoiler. I didn't tell them anything about character creation, so.
Tall Man is going for Boomerang. I don't remember if that's good or not.
It's okay. I don't think
really
any of the
hard to
weapons
tell
are
until it
bad.
develops.
Yeah, once they level up, they're all good, but at the start, some of them are much worse than others. He's gone for the Night Dragon. I'd say he's played this game before based on his build. It seems like he knows what.
Is that high health?
He's got high health. He's got
and
flight.
Huh.
He's got a pretty good jump. He's got a decent enough weapon. It's not the worst weapon. I wouldn't say. He's having trouble with the trains though.
Train's dangerous.
That's right. Don't try and jump on a moving train. It's bad. Bad for you.
Flower is pretty bad. It's a grenade. It's like it's got an arc and a small explosion that I assume gets larger, but it's just not very helpful early game.
You can preview your build before you go, and you do get.
But we don't have time for testing. We gotta go.
That's right. You do get another character.
You did this. It's your fault, Smite.
If you can beat a boss, you can build another character. So if they don't like what they got, get another throw.
Yeah, they'll get one more character.
Yeah, 2 bosses. I think they'll take it down eventually here. 30 minutes. You pick up your same weapon. You can buff it eventually. It takes a while. I don't know if anyone will actually get a buff on their weapons in this amount of time, but we'll see. You can you kind of farm the weapon. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could for this race.
I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth the time because the damage increases and bosses die way faster.
If you're having trouble, you could definitely grind your way to supreme power. This is definitely a thing you could do.
Yeah, that is a strategy for this for sure.
I think you'd have a hard time.
You have a whole half hour. I'm sure you could get something in that time. And there's no live, so you can die as many times as you want. No one's going to get sent back anywhere. You will go to the beginning of the level, however. Checkpointing can be a little brutal in this game at times, in the sense that it doesn't. Until the final levels, right? If I remember correct.
What's that?
This game doesn't really checkpoint you until the last level.
It has checkpoints, sort of. The last levels are the ones that don't. I thought were rude ones. He's at the moon. I don't know about choosing this stage, but he made it, so I guess he knows what he's doing. This is a pretty rude boss, I'd say. Got a lot of health.
It's not the sky.
I had a lot of trouble with the moon when I was playing this.
Yeah, but you didn't have you were lacking weapon strength, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a half down. I can't see his health. Hopefully it's it looks like
it's
he's
a
doing
mystery.
Okay.
We don't know.
Yep. He might get this boss. That'll help a lot. You can take down a boss. That's halfway. He might get this in a couple minutes. There it goes. The moon. The Harvest Moon is defeated.
Newbie back on stage 3 with 5 lives, doing really well.
Yeah.
Got a laser and homing missiles. That's high damage.
Runch.
And shit you don't have to worry about after you fire it.
We have a race for the right side there because Runch is hitting his 30 minutes on Contra, so he's already moving on Kokoro as well. He's one boss down basically on Kokoro, and he could still take this. He's not out. Meanwhile, Heavy Base on stage 1. He'll be done with Contra here automatically in a couple minutes.
Day 4 in the Alien War.
If Newbie can win from here, he'll get back in the lead. Otherwise, he'll be a couple minutes behind.
Yeah,
still.
he would be a bit ahead if he can win. Well, if he can win in the next, I don't know, 4 minutes.
He needs to do it in this life, basically. It's gonna be hard as hell.
Oh, now he's having some trouble.
Yeah, this Stompy boss version is getting him.
What is this? I hate this guy.
He's not understanding the pattern.
He's a jerk. I don't like it.
Yeah. You're supposed to move out of the way when he comes at you. That's the idea.
I feel like you don't move fast enough in this game for this kind of shit. Like, I'm okay with the robot boss. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, that mini boss takes a lot of hits, and he's immune a long time, and he's got a weird attack way you have to learn. So I'm not surprised that he died
there's a
there.
game over. Runch making his first character. Looking at all his stats, weighing his options.
Asta.
Hero.
He's made a completely different character. It's interesting. This guy's gonna
Hero
jump
jet.
high, and he's got jet
And
boots and
He's
boomerang.
got float, right?
Yeah. He might be pretty comparable to the dragon, actually. In the end, they seem like they made
He's
pretty
also
similar.
getting boomerang.
He has a long jet jump that's going to help a lot with the getting places.
This game doesn't do too many like death pits, but they are extremely annoying. It depends on what stage
Yeah.
you go to.
If you pick the wrong stage here, you'll be in trouble. You can change your stage though, so I don't think anyone will
Yeah,
get stuck.
you don't necessarily. If you get stuck, you can just switch, and there's no continues. You just keep going.
I'm thinking this game will be beaten by everybody in the 30-minute time.
Pokerun is pretty reasonable. If there's something you can't do, you usually can do something else. Oh, look at where we are.
Just because there's only 2 bosses to take. If it were all the bosses...
Tall Man is in the Hell Sky. This is where you do not want to be, ever.
I didn't even see this when I raced this game.
Tall Man desires death.
Going down the vines here. Heavy basis characters created. Newbie's learned this
Tall
boss,
Man-
check it out.
Low on health,
Nope, never
but I
mind.
think he's past the halfway point. I think he's gotten through the sky.
We're only asking them to beat the super early game of Kukron, so as long as they can find 2 stages that they can complete, they're good.
And Runch dies. Newbie back on Jerk Boss.
Yeah, 2 minutes left on
But with-
Newbie. He might
but
as well
with
throw
no
in and
weapons.
move on to Kukron and take a 2-minute loss, because he ain't clearing this. I don't think it's possible anymore.
Contra. It's a video game.
Well, one person beat it. Stage-
It's a par for the course, 25% success.
Stage 3 was too much.
I think stage 3 is a bit much. It took them like a reasonable amount of time to get first 2 stages.
I think if
unless
I
you
let
know
them
this
play it
game
on
really
easy-
well.
If it were on easy, they would have made stage 3, but on normal, even with a couple extra lives, it's just too much for most people. Honestly, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Tall Man dies on the boss.
the boss that keeps killing Newbie, for example. Even on easy, he's kind of a jerk. I don't know if that's true.
Wait, are there lives? Shit, I forget.
You go back to the I think there
Well,
is.
he got-
There is.
Tall Man got to the boss.
They're both fighting the same boss here. Tall Man
might be done here. And
Tall Man's done.
there it is.
Tall Man did it. Tall Man's finished. We just need to see who wins between base and Newbie here. Newbie is 30
Everyone.
seconds in on the. I wonder if he'll kill this boss at least before the time is up.
I think he just wants to kill this thing.
I don't think it's possible in 20 seconds because this boss is still walking up here to where he actually wants to fight. Meanwhile, Heavy Base has made it to his first boss.
He has some tiny boomerangs and not a lot of jump, so he may not be able to hit the boss every time.
Got a lot of health.
He is, however, a Gundam, so there's that.
Very healthy boy.
He has 1 pip of health. There it is, he's down.
Newbie moving on to Kokoro. Our race on the left is the one we're watching now.
His build is a little gimped for jumping, but he should be able to win if he can just survive.
Yep. He's trying to burn her down every time he gets the opportunity to hit her, which is uncommon. It's just taking a lot of hits.
Tall man making a hero car. Car hero.
Everybody's is beating a boss. Newbie's got to beat 2 bosses quick. He wants to win this thing.
Oh wait, do you actually have a side stream up this time?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you usually don't for these.
Heavy base is 1 and newbie is 3.
Dace gets his first boss.
Yep.
Newbie making a Gundam car? No, a foot Gundam. Same thing.
He's got a samurai. Samurai boomerangs. Lots of health on newbie's guy, but not much mobility. Is his problem. Makes stage navigation annoying, but there's pretty much no way he'll lose to the boss, I would say. With that much health, that's a ton of health.
I mean, if the stage wears you down, yeah, maybe.
He's actually getting hit pretty hard. Maybe his defense is low. I think defense is a stat too. He's got like 500 health, but he takes 100 damage a hit. Amazing.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't sound like a good trade-off, honestly.
The boomerangs against the fairy again for newbie, doing the same method, same choice of stage.
I was kind of looking forward to seeing a bunch of different builds, but
Everybody chooses boomerang, every single person.
yeah,
Interesting. Nobody trusts the pencil or the umbrella.
pencil is great when it gets upgraded a bunch. All right, so newbie at the first boss.
Yep, he died and got his health full, so now he's got half as much health as the boss. That's a pretty good situation, I would say. Unfortunately, because boomerangs, you can't hit the boss very much. This is definitely a boss that meant for you to
Same
take
exact problem.
the aerial weapon. Not that you would know that. I mean, it's definitely not their fault. He needs to avoid damage for a long time here, just to do some of his own. He's winning the race, I would say, of health against this boss. Okay, newbie's on his second boss as well. It's going to be down to the wire here. The heavy base beat another boss before newbie can. Newbie has to go through character creation real quick. Just gotta watch this idiot float down. That takes some time. That's
Heavy base 6 going to Cheese Land.
I see an upgraded pencil on Tall Man's screen, so you can get an idea of what an upgraded weapon's like.
Yeah,
It's very different.
it's a straight shot, but it splits in higher levels.
Yep. It ends up being a quad shot that shoots up and forwards. Crazy, ridiculous pencil.
Tall man breaking up piracy on the Milk Sea. It's been a problem for years. No one has done anything about it.
Heavy Base is working on his next boss. He's gonna get him.
Yep. That'll be
Oh man,
last for him.
that's it. Heavy Base is taking it. That little lead he got on the babies game on the not a game for babies, but a game about babies. Gave Newbie the loss because Newbie made it all the way to the final boss, and he had to hit him like twice more, and he died and had to start over. He ran out of lives, and that's what cost him that extra couple minutes. That's what did it, probably. Well, there you go. Heavy Bass and Tall Man. Moving on.
Congratulations.
I really like that Biomiracle game, by the way.
That's a very weird game. It looks kind of frustrating, but it's different.
Well, I'm gonna go say hello to those guys. Our next groups, C, I think, is going in group 3. I moved them. Dr. Mutagen and Laughing Boy and Patty, BS, and Zero Chan are in group 2. That's who's playing next.
All right.
Round 1s. Well, I'm working on it, so just be patient with me, folks. I'll get group 2 ready. I'm just getting hold of Miss Devil Ray. Howdy, BS, Laughing Boy, and Dr. Mutagen. How you doing? dog, give me an animal. You got a couple to choose from here.
Cat.
I don't have a cat. I have a cheetah.
How do you not have a cat?
Cheetah's a cat, right?
What are we even choosing here?
The games.
Oh. Shit. You're not gonna make them play Cheetah Man or something.
No.
You-
Maybe.
Okay.
You want cheetah?
Sure.
Cheetah. Okay. There you go.
And you need another animal?
No.
Like one animal?
The games are Chujin
All right.
Shintai, Jetman, Bubsy 2, and Bio Senshi Dan. Thanks to Voice of Dog.
Wow. That was something I did on purpose.
Yeah, way to go.
Is Killer MC not in this group? No, he's in the next one. So I didn't make Killer MC play Bubsy?
Nope. Maybe next time. Bubsy 1's in there
Yeah.
somewhere. Maybe you'll get him next time.
How does Cheetah translate to Bubsy?
Let's test this. Okay. I'm going back in. I'm gonna set them up. Yeah, we're about ready. I'm unmuted us. I'm sending out a link to your games. Which dog pick the set. Here they are.
Who's got a dog?
Me.
That's Mike.
My dog
Good
likes to yell, yeah. Can't do much about that.
Oh shit, what am I doing? Now I'll put this over here. Oh my god. Don't spoil it for me. Let's see. Cheetah?
You get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought so.
I sent it to you.
Oh
Wait, maybe
boy,
I
we've got
did.
Bubsy 2 in here.
That's right.
Nice.
You said there wouldn't be any Bubsy this round. You lied.
No, I didn't.
And let me try downloading it again. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting flustered. Okay. Trying again.
I've played far more Bubsy 2 than I would like to admit.
Well, good. It says in
I
there.
think
Figuring out
really-
my-
Really like the no-effort co-op.
The Bubsy advantage.
Laughing Boy, is your thing working?
Oh,
I
wait, what's
see,
this? Yeah.
I see some
Okay.
weird stuff.
Oh, background image. Let me get everything ready and then you'll see me.
Clear. Okay, what's the objective here? Clear to
Well, ready to win, Laughing Boy?
clear 2 stages of your choice. Start by using special attacks.
Because I don't have confidence in any of these. I've heard of Bubsy 2 and I haven't heard of any of these other two.
Is Bubsy 2, are we
Bad.
talking about the SNES version or the Game Boy version?
I think
It's,
we have.
it's a SNES version.
Okay.
I'm quite certain. So we're starting with
All right.
Shojin Sentai. Alrighty. Give me a sec.
Ready when you guys are.
So your games are Jetman. That's first. You just gotta beat 2 stages. You pick any one you want, any stage you want to. Pretty sure you have stage select. In that game, start gives you. It uses your bombs and stage, and in the boss fight, you have like a bar that charges up like in the other Power Ranger games, and hit and start with fire. Bubsy 2, it says 3 stages, but we're doing 2 after that Contra. We're just doing 2 stages. So pick any 2
Okay.
stages you want. But since you Dan, I need to beat Area 1 with the boss, kill the boss, and go to Area 2, and you'll be done. There are weapons to find. If you can find them, they'll help a lot. If you don't find them, you'll be in a world of hurt, but you might still be able to win. So good luck with that. Are everybody ready?
I'm not
Okey-doke.
ready.
3,
Let me
2.
check. Wait.
What?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. Begin.
Ah, damn it. Start.
Which difficulty, Smite?
Normal.
Oh yeah.
I select that's
Okay.
easy.
Restart and do normal.
Ah,
Alright.
So we
what do we
cleared 2
Power
officially
stages?
do that?
Any stage you want.
Okay.
What do you mean they take 2 hits?
Well, I'm gonna go up to the commentator's room. Good luck.
Okay.
They're off. I might have to give you a side stream, Dog, because Devil Ray has to be on
Yeah, I'm having some trouble with it actually.
Twitch. What's that?
I don't know. Did you? You sent me a link, right? But well, okay. I'll try now.
The link's different now. It changed. I'll give you a side stream. We'll make this
Okay.
easier.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't.
That's alright. They're starting with Jetman here. They gotta clear 2 stages. It's basically Power Rangers. Pretty sure it is. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say it says Sentai in it, so I think I understand what's going on. There's some Rangers and they have some power, and they're gonna beat up some dudes.
Yeah. That's correct.
All right, nailed it.
Pretty accurate. Okay, good. What's the dog? Check this out.
Yeah, I think that works. There we go.
Devil Ray is facing Patty. Zero Chan is Devil Ray. Right? Pretty sure. That sounds right. I'm bad at names.
Yeah, me too. If you have more than one name,
I'm 99% sure
don't
that
do
Zero
that
Chan
to
is
me?
Devil Ray.
it's hard enough to remember one name. Laughing Man is fighting a guy who is made up of glass, it seems like. His midsection is just a mirror. I have not built any giant robots, but that would not be the first choice of construction material. It looks like he's winning. I think? No, wait.
The
Patty
fighting,
is fighting CRT Man.
the Mirror Man. I
he's
saw
very-
him on Twitch the other day. They've been streaming Power
He's
Rangers
very
for some
fearsome.
reason. This Mirror dude kicks ass.
Laughing Boy may just come out ahead. Yup. No, wait. Oh, is he doing a finishing move? Yeah, he gets to do a finishing move, okay. Oh,
So
God,
they have a
this song.
bar. I told them about this. That charges up when they hit start. They fire whatever weapon is charged up to. Basically, that's how this works. Patty
Oh,
died.
so that's what he did.
Patty died to the Mirror boss. I'm seeing
Mutagen
people
also
aren't.
about to beat Mirror Man.
Yeah, people aren't using their moves.
Gotta use the move.
That's right.
Mutagen also beat Mirror Man. Is this a linear game?
It's like Mega Man. They pick their stage.
Ah.
They choose area A and B. That's their own whim, I guess. They just all did it. They don't have to do that. It seems like a natural thing to want to do anyway. The game probably wants you to do that, but I don't think there's any difference really in difficulty based on. I don't think you get stronger or anything like that. I might be wrong.
Do you play as different characters? Looked like they had different rangers on there.
You can pick. I don't know. I also don't know how much that helps, but you can. You can be blue or yellow if you like yellow, I guess. It's whatever.
This is a black box game. You don't even know what's in it.
I've played
Reigns
through
of
it
mystery.
enough to see that 2 levels wasn't unreasonable, and then I went on, moved on. So it seemed okay. It seemed like an okay game.
Okay, so... Oh, no. Devil Ray's game over. The other 3 have beaten the boss, correct?
I've seen
They
some
already beat
bosses
one.
die.
Yeah. Wait, is Jetman the name of the game? Is that like the subtitle? Wait, Jetman, didn't we watch some of this show?
Yeah, it was on Twitch.
We totally watched some of this show. It wasn't like the guy who
I don't know about
the robot who
Jetman.
had control over roads.
I've never seen Jetman. I've seen Power Rangers.
All right, hang on.
Last week.
I need to look this up. I
I've
need to
seen-
find out.
Because the new movie for Power Rangers is coming out, Twitch apparently has some kind of license because they're streaming it constantly, just 24/7 Power Rangers, and I tuned in for like an episode. That's all I could stand. But
We totally watched this. Yeah.
not with me. Why am I getting left out of this Sentai
I'm pretty
Jetman loop?
It was a while ago. I don't really remember though. Yeah, Bus Dimension, Paper Dimension. Those are the monsters. Mirror Dimension. Sniper Cat.
It looks like Laughing Boy is working on. I think this is Laughing Boy's second boss. He's just going for the punch. He's not even using the moves. Punch him down.
Fashion Dimension. Yeah, there was a monster called Road Dimension that just like that just shook roads. He's made little earthquakes. And there was House Dimension, who was
One Piece.
a house.
Laughing Boy is moving on to Bubsy. What a champion.
Begin the celebration.
Sims Magic, 6 months. Thanks a lot, man. He's not the only one on Bubsy.
6 more months of
Yep,
games.
Mutagen also moving. Not very far behind.
Close race for them. They just need to beat 2 levels. They can pick. There's a shmup level you can get through pretty fast. Some of the levels are mazes. I think they're gonna have to do at least one maze. Like all 4 of the other levels are mazes. Actually, even the shmup level is kind of a maze, but it's the least of the mazes. It is a shmup still, so they're gonna have to do at least one maze-like idiot platforming level and any other level.
So what stages would you avoid in Bubsy?
I would start with the shmup one, probably, because I think shmups are easy. I'm used to playing shmups, even bad ones. So, that one for me was an easy one to pick. The Egypt's okay. I think they're on the right track with the Egypt. I would avoid the space one, maybe. I was dodging one.
Oh yeah, I remember you remember you getting lost there for quite a while.
Yeah, getting lost in space is probably going to happen. The other ones aren't anywhere near as bad. You can die in that jug of water, by the way. I don't know why, but you can drown in a jug of water that's 2 feet tall.
That almost happened to me once. Tripped and fell.
Mutagen's playing the minigame. That's a bold strategy.
The bold strategy of wasting your damn time.
They're both playing the mini. I don't think they can leave once they enter it, so they went into the door hoping... I mean, this isn't their fault. They thought the door would send them forward. They just look like the same thing. So, they can get some extra lives.
Not labeling it. What is even happening in this?
It's an okay minigame, honestly. You have control over the frog, you need to hit the stuff. You have a lot of control over the frog.
Oh, is this like the catapult game at like the boardwalk? Catapult the frogs into things.
Sure. You can move up and down to make him fire further, faster, and then you can control him in the air. So between those 2 things, you have the ability to get these targets, and if you get a lot of them, you get 2 lives, which is nice. Doesn't look
So
like
what
that
happens if you game over in this game? Do you go to the stage you're at?
Game over is gonna I think you have a couple continues, but you can buy lives in this game. There's a store in this game.
With what?
The orbs that you get. You get like tickets for shooting the enemies.
The not yarn.
Yep. Not that. You get magical tickets. I don't think anyone has any, but you can sell your crap that you find, the items. You can sell them for tickets and get some back and buy some lives. This game actually is really easy because of that. You can end up like 50 lives instead of 0 like you usually do. They have a store. One of the items you can buy is screen wipes, and you can buy like 90 of those and just walk around pressing that button. That's what I did when I was tired of dying. Seeing death.
Laughing boy jumping into water again. On the other side of the screen, they're still they're still Jetmanning. I just found a picture of House Dimension. It's pretty good.
Looks like Devil's using the Phoenix to kill his boss. Yeah, he's dead. I think that's it. Devil's on Twitch, so she has probably like a 20-second delay, roughly. Less than that, maybe. I have to credit her that if that comes down to the wire. Patty's still working on Jetman here.
What do you mean?
She can't connect to my server for some reason, so through Twitch we're
Oh, I see.
Speaking of which, I can fix her screen to be wider. I'll do that now.
Here's some game over music for you.
True. Here comes Bubsy. Oh. play this goofy Isaac remake music. I think Patty's on his second boss fight. It's a really crappy
Yeah, I think
fighter.
he already beat Mirror Guy.
It's a really
don't
crappy
even know who-
fighter except for the power.
Oh, is that a
system.
camera? Is that who this is? Camera Dimension?
Cameraman?
Hang on, let me look at the wiki. Let me find who this is.
It's Kodak guy.
There's Noodle Dimension. There's Bus Dimension. Dryer Dimension. Laser Lizard. Hammer Chameleon. There is a Camera Dimension. There he is. Let me just post this.
Everyone's dying in Bubs. So the Egypt stage is a little odd because that switch he just pulled. He just pulled like a lion's head before
Ooh, that
walking
guy.
into
You're not
another
gonna fight
dungeon.
that guy. Look how big that flash is.
That switch does not look like a switch is the problem. The lion's head, and you kind of need to hit it. Like you have to walk up to it and press up. In that level that they've chosen. If you don't know that, you might be stuck for a long time. One thing this game did that was good is add health. So there's that. That helps, right? Also, if you run into a wall while going up a slope, you do this weird running thing. It's kind of neat. It skips over the wall for you. This game would be fine if they would just... It's 100% bad stage design every time with Bubsy. Like, that's the only reason it ever sucks.
It's the number one reason why this game is hard to play.
Like, instant death, water...
Or would it be controls?
The controls are okay, they're not the worst. I mean, I've played worse platformers than this.
Is it the fact that you can run really fast, but the game absolutely punishes you at every turn for doing so?
They gave you 3 HP. They damn near solved that problem. Sonic solves it by making you immortal with a ring. This game solves it by giving you 3 HP. Finally. The only one that does, by the way, other than Bubsy 3D. Which also does.
But despite that, it's still bad because of level design.
The level design's so bad. It's full of death. It doesn't even look like those spikes, the spears on Laughing Boy's screen. Those are instant death. They don't look like... They look like background objects. And they just kill you. You just jump that flag. If you touch it, you spin out like when you go down a water slide. Why?
Oh.
Why in God's name would you do that?
Oh wow, that's really shitty.
There's plenty of health everywhere, though. They definitely covered that. Like, it looks like it's a better game. But to actually play it, it's just awful stage design. Laughing Boy's clear stage. I think that's his first one.
Yeah, that's the first person I've seen to clear
It's just-
something, unless I missed it.
It's just a nightmare. Like, the enemies are all... They're tanky, too, for some reason, but you have a gun, so you can one-shot them, so it doesn't really matter. Nobody's using the gun, but I can understand why. It's kind of terrible. But, you do have a gun.
Wait, they gave Bubsy a gun?
They
in
gave
the
him a
second
Nerf
game?
gun. I think Nerf paid
Oh.
to have it in the game.
That's so fitting.
It basically works like Mario's Fire Flower in that it turns the enemies into money. It turns them into a ticket to use at the store. But
Wow, Devil Ray fell a short distance and died.
every shot of the gun costs a ticket, and you only get 1 ticket back for using it. So, yeah, you can turn your bullets into cards that you can use to buy bullets if you want.
I feel like I have trouble like appraising the levels in Bubsy because they're
These-
all so samey.
These are worse than the
Like
Bubsy
if-
one. Everything is worse.
A lot of it looks the same to me. I have no idea when anyone is ahead of anyone else.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Like, I don't recognize any of this
What?
trash.
What level is Laughing Boy in? I mean, besides Hell. Oh, he's in Brass Dimension. Wait. Okay, so I thought Patty's level was an auto scroller, but you can turn.
You can. It's on the R button. I hope that they find that. I wanted to give them directions for the stages, but since they can pick, it's hard for me to do that. You can turn your plane around, you have to. So, the reason I say the stages are bad is because you don't even know where the exit is in these. Like in Bubsy 1, 99% of the time it's in the right where it belongs, you know, it's just like Sonic, it's gonna put it in the right. Might be at the top right, might be at the bottom right, but it's in the right somewhere. In this game, some of the shmup levels, the end is dead center, sometimes it's bottom left.
Nice.
It does that while giving you checkpoints that go the wrong way. Like, you're going through the stage and it saves you backwards progress. Permanently.
Just like Bubsy 3D, actually.
Yeah, same thing there. Like, that one's also a maze. Just
I feel like
awful.
I understand that game a bit better because I had to figure it out with you.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same problem, just nightmarishly maze-like.
Oh,
why? I think
that's...
They're like banking in this weird concept of we have the space to make a huge level finally. Now let's do it. Like they really
Yeah, players are going to want to get lost in this amazing world.
They're just excited about the ability to do this to the player. The Jaguar's the worst one in the series in my opinion. Worse than Bubsy 3D, I still say. Because that's all it was we have even more space. We're gonna use it to make an even bigger map, and it's even more confusing. And it has switches that open doors that just are all over the place. So not only can you not find the exit, you can't find the switch to open the door to the progress towards the exit. It's just a really frustrating experience. I'd rather mess around in 3D Bubsy than be lost in a maze. That's just my preference.
I don't know, 3D Bubsy looked pretty fucking miserable.
Yeah, well, Jaguar has its death chocolate.
Like every other level was the same goddamn shit.
But you don't die in one hit. And you don't have to worry about... There are drops of chocolate that are 2 pixels tall in Bubsy Jaguar that will kill you instantly, and they are constantly in the stage. That game made me so mad.
Oh, Mutagen is on...
Yeah.
Biodan. Bio Warrior Dan.
Bio Warrior Dan. I was really impressed with this game, but it turned out to be extremely hard when I went. I was like, yeah, you know what? This might be a good challenge game. So I went back to play it, and I couldn't beat like level 2. But this is level 1. This is what I played when I thought it was good. So level 1's okay. It's basically Metroid mixed with
side-scroller.
Have you ever played Rygar? It is definitely like Metroid and Rygar, like this weird. No range yet, but you can get.
So it's not linear.
It's fairly linear in level 1 at least, but level 2 really starts to confuse you. That you got a bunch
know
of.
What this is like? Have you played Xexes?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. It looks.
Rygar is another game
money.
where you go into all these doors and you get power-ups in stores and stuff. It's a lot like that.
Yeah.
Like you can get some money out here and go to a shop and buy some stuff. In stage 1, I told them about 2 weapons they can find. They'll help a lot. Obviously, their range sucks ass with that little sword. That can be changed. Hopefully, they will find the weapons. If they do not, they'll have a harder time.
I like how they kind of have to play the game like seriously, otherwise they probably won't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they have 3 lives. There's only 1 heal in the entire thing. And it's at an inn. It's in some door on the way. Like, you only can use it once, too, so... The lives will full heal them, so... Hopefully
this could be tricky, then.
I beat it on my first try, blind, so I figure that they won't have tremendous trouble, because,
Yeah, but, I mean, we've seen a lot of people play a lot of different games they've never even heard of before.
Yeah. I don't think this is...
Just a lot of stuff can happen in this tournament.
I don't think it's extremely difficult. I did find one of the 2 weapons, though. The weapons are basically range ups, basically, so you can...
Are they
really,
limited?
They're unlimited, yeah. So the easy one to
nice.
find is he can throw his sword a little bit, and the super good one is he gets a gun. Huge upgrade if you can get
the
that.
best weapon, a gun.
Yeah, it is. So hopefully they'll find those, but if they don't, they can still win. It's not that hard, level 1.
Why do you have all this game over music in your playlist?
I don't know what you mean.
And now here's Memories of Death.
Yeah.
Remember that time you failed at that video game? Also, Laughing Boy just took some absurdly dumb fall damage.
Let me find that Castlevania
believe
rap.
that
We'll-
happened.
We'll play that. Is this it?
What?
I have a Castlevania rap album somewhere. Let me find it.
Is it?
It's no good. 'Cause that's what.
Okay,
you're gonna
good. Just yeah. Clarify that for me right now.
ask. It's not that bad, honestly. For the nerdiness of rapping to Dracula, it's not that bad.
Is it a remakes album?
Yeah, it's like a cover.
that kind of thing. I don't know. It's no gold saucer rap. Clean on the inside, cream on the outside.
And I can't remember what that album was called. I'm looking it up. It's in here somewhere. My playlist is too long for it to sound good. It's called Perfect Selection.
I have not heard Katamari DMC. That sounds awesome.
It's dumbass wrestling minigame Devil Ray's playing right now.
What?
You have to shove this lion alien monster off screen to get a little bit of money.
Biodan versus that guy.
Yeah.
You won. Good job.
Congratulations on the ton of money. Money is used for the store, but you really don't need very much of it. It's also used for ammo for the gun, but you still don't need very much of it. So it seems like you just have an obscene amount of money, so going for that is just a waste of time. Checkpointing's really nice, though. You get put right back in the room you died in, so extremely good checkpoints in this game. Oh yes, now it's time for Mutagen's wrestle match. WrestleMania. No, he didn't do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
He declined. I see he's got the sword power up.
No thanks. I'm good.
So that is that's the sword power up right there.
Yeah, that looks, it's definitely helpful. It's like double your range.
Double raise
Oh,
the
look,
beat.
there's the inn on,
Yeah, the inn in
Devil
space.
Ray.
You get that fan action going on.
Is
Just
that the
heal.
space inn?
Yeah. It's the future. It's some kind of cyber super horrible future biodome land. This is the year 2010.
Laughing Boy's still on Bubsy, but he's not. We're only 10 minutes into Bubsy, so
Yeah. You
I
could
feel
get
like they're
really
not
lost.
too far apart.
Luck could carry you through Bubsy. If you were blind, you could still find your way. Just blindly stumble into the exit. I beat one of these stages in my first LP of it in like 10 seconds. And I didn't look back either, because I spent like 20 minutes on a different stage. Same thing could happen.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, Mutagen and Devil Ray are both ahead with Dan, but Dan is unpredictable. He's the wild card. We don't know anything about him. Who is Dan? Why is he the Biosenshi? What does that mean anyway?
He has a name that was translated, I can't remember. It was something goofy like Bionic Poison Man or something, like Nuclear Dan, the Poison Man. It was something like that, the full title of this game.
Excellent. Excellent. Nuclear Dan is after he's had a couple of upgrades. That's like his final form. Right now he's just Bio Dan. Wait, what? Bashi Bazook Morphoid Masher? Who is that? What?
What?
Hang on, I'm gonna look this up.
Laughing Boy giving up on Bubsy? What's he doing?
Okay, so I'm looking at the Wikipedia article. Biosenshi Den, Increaser to no Tatakai. 1987 action-adventure game released exclusively in Japan for the Family Computer. An attempt to bring this game to North America under the title Bashi Bazook Morphoid Masher was sought. Eventually, the idea fell through due to its similarity to Xerxes, and the game remained in Japan. How about that?
I'm trying to find the good
Look
rap
at
song.
it's just the exact obscure NES game to compare this to.
Here, I found it. Enjoy this Halloween rap, basically. It looks like Mutagen has done it.
Okay.
Doesn't surprise me. I don't think the boss is very hard. You could stab it to death with nothing, as long as you have HP. Devil Ray's also entering the boss arena. There it is. If you accidentally hit that window, that is an exit. Oh, she has the gun. Nice. You don't want to go in that window is what I'm saying, though, because that'll send you back through the level. You don't want to do that, obviously. It's finished. There it is. Devil Ray and Dr. Mutagen have taken it. Zero Chan
All right.
and Dr. Mutagen have done it. Everybody's on this game, but the other two players are a couple minutes behind. Patty BS is out, and Nothing Boy as well.
Congratulations.
We're almost done with round one. We have one more match in it. It's Killer MC and Shaman Station, but we're gonna have a round two match as well. I believe Proto 4 and Kaon were ready. I think that's our group 3. I'm gonna get them ready.
All right.
I think that helped.
Hey,
me.
nice race.
You know, it seems like this seems like it would be a really cool game if like the jumping physics were fixed.
This game gets nightmarish later. I wanted to try it.
I should probably stream this then. This sounds like good times.
I preemptively put it on the hey, this game's cool, make me some challenges list, and then I played through it myself and I deleted it from that list. But Zero Chan.
If the jumping and crouching wasn't so weird, I think this could be really good.
Zero Chan and Mutagen, congratulations.
Hooray!
Thank you. I guess.
My life experience, my shameful life experience with Bubsy 2 finally comes in handy.
Yeah. I can't believe that was the one that
nightmare.
actually helped me out. That makes me sad.
Yeah, it held up Patty and Laughing Boy pretty well. Well, I'm gonna get group 3 ready. Thanks for playing.
Alright,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Hey, where's the dog? What's up? I need you to pick an animal for me. Give me a card. Well, I'll ask the chat. First one to type in an animal. Hippo, elephant, spider, tiger. What's it gonna be? Looks like tiger has won. Oh, those games are interesting. All right. These guys are almost ready. I'm about to type in their names here. So, Bad Omen. Boss 1 and 2. That's a breakout game. Very interesting little game. Demon's Crest appears. Beat stage 1+1 boss. Any boss. Any boss at all. No choice. Mega Man 1, Elec Man, and Guts. There it is. There's the games. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Everybody have them?
I kind of want.
Does anybody not have them?
Oh.
Bad Omen is game 1. Everybody should load up Bad Omen.
I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna sit here and judge you guys.
No.
Bad Omen.
No, don't you judge.
Well, just for Demon's Crest, that's the only game I'm good at.
Bad Omen is basically Super Breakout. You have 2 paddles instead of 1. You can make the other
it's
one.
Super Breakout?
You can use the other one. You can push up on it and make
Okay.
it go all the way towards the top of the screen if you want to bounce super fast. You only have 3 lives though, and you have to beat 2 bosses. So don't waste all 3 of your lives. You should start all over if you fail. You don't want that. You can rotate your paddle if you want, and you might have to a little bit in stage 2. You can turn it 90 degrees. Just be careful. I would advise safety over speed for the most part, because if you game over, you're starting over. It's not that long of a journey though. Demon's Crest. You need to beat the intro stage. You'll be on the world map after that. You'll be floating around. You need to pick another stage and beat any boss. To find a boss and beat it.
Okay.
Your choice where you go.
If I can remember.
That's up to you.
You have a lot of options.
I would advise the second stage. The
town
wall,
area?
but he's kind of hidden. So good luck finding that. It's up to you where you go. There's a lot of bosses 3 or 4 of them are easy, and the rest are kind of rough. So hopefully you can find an easy one. The last game is Mega Man 1. Elecman and Gutsman need to die. Elecman is extremely hard, so you probably want to go get Cutman for him. You probably don't need Bomb Man for Gutsman, but if you want, that's his weakness. You can beat Elecman with the Buster, but it's one of the hardest fights in Mega Man. So if you want to try that, that's up to you. This stage sucks, so it's a long journey.
Yeah.
You probably want to do Cutman to kill Elecman, but that's your call. Everybody ready?
Should be ready?
Yeah.
Ready to zip and unzip.
Yeah, what do you think of that Demon Zipper? 3, 2,
I like that.
1, go.
MC or
I'm back. Who's stuck?
I just got back.
You want to hear some more Castlevania rap?
Actually, yeah. I could tolerate 90s jock jams Castlevania.
So this breakout game, they have access to 2 paddles, and they can move the other one up, down, and rotate it.
I saw your Gong show last time. Yeah, I saw this. This looked cool.
I like it. I wish it had continues. That's going to be the scary thing, is if they game over in stage 2, they're going to have to do stage 1 again. That being said, if you're really aggressive with it, stage 1 will last 10 seconds. Like, you can just hold up and blast through it if you want.
Yeah, it seems like you can exploit it a bit.
Yeah, there. You can see Proto doing it right now.
It's but you can play this game co-op like that, and that's probably pretty fun.
Nice. I didn't know that.
The paddles are literally the 2 main characters.
Yeah, the prince and princess got morphed into
They got the Bubble Bobble syndrome. They were turned into monsters, only they're just planks.
Is it called Devilish in
Also
America? Nice.
Oh, really?
It's good information. You never know if these games get ported or not.
Well, sometimes like Europe gets them, so there's an English version, but
We're at the first boss. Killer MC's game over somehow. Alright. He's a very careless breakout boy.
you've got 2 paddles, MC. Come on. It's twice the Arkanoid.
Yeah.
Only 1 ball. And it's a pretty large ball.
You don't have a whole bunch of lives, so...
One thing I do like about this game is how every room is very different. Like, it constantly feels like the game is changing. And that's something Arkanoid doesn't do, really, as well.
Oh, this music's making me go nuts.
No, it has all of the samples that I heard probably no less than 1 million times as a kid.
This is corporate-inspired rap. This is like the...
Yeah.
When Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, Pizza Hut gave a tape of the Turtles rapping.
Yeah.
This is like that. When you got your pizza, you could get the Turtle rap tape as well, the album that they made. Well, Proto has made it
This is
too.
practically like a toy commercial.
Had enough
Now
of
I'm
the
regretting
rap.
that they didn't, use this song to advertise Castlevania.
We'll play the polka song. The Diefenbach Jam.
Oh, I had to think about that for a second, yeah.
This is good music for what's going on.
An insane person has a channel like Smites, where he hosts various tournaments that are interesting and entertaining.
Here's where you have to rotate your paddle. This is why I told them about that. Very neat.
Yeah,
breakout thing.
you can use that to get it like unstuck. That's why I say you have a very high amount of control compared to any other breakout game, really. How do you control this, by the way?
A D-pad mostly. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's as easy as it looks. It's just the ball moves
How do
pretty
you
fast.
differentiate between moving, one paddle and the other?
They both move in unison all the time.
Oh, okay, but they get like out of phase sometimes, right?
If you can do that, it's news to me. Like, that would be handy if you could move one paddle, not the other, but I don't think you can. I think they both always move together.
This first boss, you just have to like. What do you have to do?
Hit him in the head or the stomach.
Yeah, you just get it stuck behind him there, right?
That works. I mean, standard breakout move.
Well, it doesn't look like you can even hit him from the front.
Hit him in the chest, straight up. That works, I think. But hitting him in the head is safer because he tries to grab your orb.
Oh yeah, he can do that, right?
Jetman's having trouble with this guy. Meanwhile, Proto. Yeah, this is
Killer
a
MC
journey.
is kind of tearing through these walls.
Killer
I think he has
MC.
figured out the bounce. Yep. I think he's got it.
Is he on stage 2? Stage 1, it looks like.
It says Mach 2. Is that... what does
That's
that
the
mean?
speed of the orb.
Oh, that's ball speed.
Yeah, they can control
Yeah, you gotta be
that.
concerned with your ball speed in this game.
Yeah.
Are you concerned with ball speed, Smite?
Ball flow matters a lot to me.
I think speed is really important. And what if he got to Mach 3? He wouldn't be able to control that thing. Doesn't matter how many panels you have.
Yeah.
Paddles.
How fast the ball moves is their choice, so if it's moving too fast for them, it's the setting that they turn
Wait,
on.
really?
Yeah.
How do you... Is that like in the menu before
You just press a
start?
button and it changes on the fly whenever you want.
That's kind of cool. So you could like... It's probably a very precise speedrun game, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I told him to play it safe. That was my advice because you only have 3 lives to beat 2 levels. Level 1's a 2-minute thing, and level 2 is much more dangerous, but it's still not very long.
Okay, so MC on the first boss, though May game over? This is his last life. The final orb.
People are having a lot of trouble with this game. Breakout has never caused so many nightmares. This game really could use some continues. The people who made it to level 2, I wish, I probably should let them save state on a game like this next time it shows up. Because, I don't really think this game shouldn't have continues, but, nothing I can do about that. That's why I only stopped them at level 2, and, level 1 was just too short. Too easy. That being said, they are having trouble with level 1. I think everyone has beaten level 1 once, though.
Yep, MC is game over.
Dang.
Shaman might have the first boss. Yeah, he's close. Got plenty of lives.
The second boss is a giant clock.
Yeah, I saw that, and that looked confusing as hell.
I'm looking for them to beat the boss, not the stage, so once the clock is down, they can move on. There is a stage exit after the boss, and it's pretty dangerous for some reasons. Shaman's on it right now, I think. Where you just kind of marching.
Shaman on to level 2 now?
Yeah, he's moving to level 2. You just have to clear your way to the exit now, and it's just so
There's
fast.
a game over for Keon.
At Mach 3, man, that's too fast.
So he can just grab your ball and just crush it.
I don't know if that kills you or not, does it?
It looks like it is, because I think that's what happened to Proto V. 4. Is it 4?
Proto 4. I don't know if he lost the life or not, though.
Yeah, Proto IV lost a life when he grabbed the ball.
That's the only attack this guy has. So, just don't get in front of him, I guess.
It's true, it's like... but if you're in front of him, it's... I don't know. It seems like you don't have too much control over...
Yeah, you definitely don't. Like, this is like a pinball boss.
Kind of lucky.
You just get behind him, and you have control over that, but getting in front of him...
This is some Sonic Spinball shit, and not in the good way. You know, not the good Sonic Spinball.
I think the second boss is more fair, but the stage is harder.
The second boss looked easier, it was just weird.
Yeah.
Proto 4 moving on to the second stage.
It was just a big old clock.
MC on his last life at the first boss. They gotta make it through. They gotta make it through the clock on one continue, right?
Yeah, basically. I feel like there's power-ups that no one's grabbing in the bees. They're kind of skipping those, making this harder on themselves. But you're looking for like the fire to make it through the stage faster, and they're not in every single one. Mostly they're points.
Shaman is at the clock, right?
That's it. Shaman's made it to the clock.
So what do you have to do?
You have to land it in the one that's lit up. Like right now it's 1, 2. It's just a timing thing.
That seems a little tricky.
You'll eventually get it. Like, there's just a matter of time before you automatically win here. Like, you will get this. It's not that bad.
Even if so time is the only thing.
I mean, time is not a thing at all, but eventually, just by chance...
Yeah, it is. There's the game clock. Did you not notice this game has a clock?
I don't think that they won't kill this boss in 2 minutes. No way. Yeah, he's already got
Shaman
it.
done?
Shaman's finished. He can quit now. He's got it. He doesn't need to finish the stage. He's killed the clock.
On to the Demon Crest. Yeah, MC getting pretty good at this stage. He's at the boss with all his lives.
Yeah, he's great at this stage. Too bad he sucks at the boss.
Yeah, it seems like getting it behind him is a much more reliable strategy. Because then his only attack won't kill you instantly.
Mach 2 MC. Demon's Crest might trip some people up if they have no idea where to go. If they know where to go, they won't have any trouble at all. But if they don't, the boss they choose might be... There's infinite lives in this game, and you can go back to the menu and choose a different stage if you're really stuck. There's something like 9 bosses.
I have not played this game.
You can pick from like so many levels as soon as you leave this place. They need to beat level 1. That shouldn't be a problem for anybody.
Oh my god, MC. No, why? How? How?
The worst at this boss. Once they beat level 1, they need to pick a new stage and go get another boss kill at any stage.
I do love the skull zipper transition on every screen in this game.
Yeah.
It's real good. I want that on everything. Can you just make that every transition in Arcade Pit?
Probably could take that.
Alright, let's go to the gambler screen.
Put a snail on the zipper instead of skull.
Yeah, yeah. Personalize it. Make it your own. Your own idea borrowed from something else, but you know.
I'm pretty sure that you attack the clock. Pretty confident in that. I don't think it's counting down to death. I think you attack the clock.
The game is counting down to death.
Yeah.
It's just you have a lot of time.
You have an incredibly generous amount of time. It's the life...
They give you... Yeah, they give you so much time that it's far more likely that you'll just sink your ball.
I'm wondering if you can pick up extra lives somehow, because it seems like a really good game that's only held back by the 3 life limit. That seems like the only problem this game has.
Yeah.
Just seems like difficulty shouldn't be what this game is aiming for, and it does with that low limit of life. So Demon's Crest is a game where you have the guy from Ghouls and Ghosts. It's the Red Armor, it's you. You're the boss of them, pretty much. You're the best Red Armor there ever was. Firebrand. He's been in a couple games up to this point, but it was a NES game and a Game Boy game that played like this one. Gargoyle's Quest. You can float forever, but you can't fly up or down. Not with this guy, anyway. You can grab the walls and climb on up. You have a whole slew of abilities. This game's kind of a Metroidvania-ish thing going on though, so them finding the next boss that they want to kill might mess with them if they don't go the right way. Once they beat stage 1, they'll have their choice of 4 stages, including the one they just cleared. And some of those bosses would be pretty tough, some of them wouldn't be. I'm trying to think of how many bosses they actually have access to. Let's see. There's 2 in stage 2, there's 2 in stage 4. Yeah, they have access to 6 different bosses right out the gate.
And that's another pair of game overs on the boss.
Bad omen. Bad omen indeed. Bad omen apparently has a 99 lives code.
Good to know.
I might use that when I make challenges.
Play
for
the
this.
game with that by default. Your score at the end is how many lives you have left.
I figure stage 1 Demon's Crest will take people 5 to 8 minutes, something like that. There's no way that they'll struggle with it. Too much, anyway. It's not that hard. This game does get harder later, though. Its checkpoints are really nice, so any progress they make in the level is good. They'll eventually claw their way through. It's the second half of the challenge that's going to get them. Yeah, that's the mini-boss. He gives you an HP up. You start with pretty low HP, but by the time you get out of stage 1, you gain 2 and you get another power. This boss, though, what's the deal? Why is this so hard for these guys? I don't understand.
He seems to be really aggressive just with the arms, and if you don't get behind him, it's pretty likely you're gonna die.
Well, Killer MC dropped his ball 3 times. If that boss
Also,
was...
yeah.
If that boss was just a brick wall, MC would still be dead. I mean, what the hell is he doing? That's too bad. MC is having a hard time on this boss.
It's the nature of the tournament.
I don't know how he keeps getting to the boss, because the boss isn't any different than the level, except for when he grabs you, but that's not what's killing MC. He's just dying to his own attacks.
I mean, it is. It's just enough. It's just adding enough deaths. I mean,
He just-
lives isn't really a lot in
He
Breakout.
just drained his ball 3 times in a row. Arma here, where Proto 4 is, he's the boss of stage 1. He's just gonna flap around with his bird wings and pretend to attack for a while and then lose.
Was this an arcade pit challenge?
Maybe. I have a couple Demon's Crest in there. I had to be careful.
I
with them.
feel like I've seen it.
I've constantly toned them down, like over and over again. 'Cause, this game's pretty rough later. Even when you have a lot of customization in these Metroidvania games to really create a challenge with, so I tried to make them easy, and then they weren't easy enough, so I made them easier. They still were too hard. I kept giving them more health and more potions. Eventually, we're at a mark that I'm pretty happy with. I made the challenges with the Earth Gargoyle because on some bosses he does double damage.
Yeah, I cannot forget the first time I was on Arcade Pit when, you know, the map was just the drawing, the webcam of the drawing with the character pinned onto it. And you gave Psych that challenge with the Earth Gargoyle, and he just kept jumping into the boss and dying. The boss was like the floor.
Yeah, he didn't understand the climb. Well, the game, one thing the game doesn't clear up very well is what kind of damage you're dealing. It plays the same you hit the boss animation for every attack. Some attacks do like 8 damage, some do 1. It's kind of random, really. Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I just happen to know which ones the boss is weak to. The only way you could tell is by counting it, really. Hey, Proto 4 has gone to the forests.
Is that... No, he's already done, right?
No, he's, you need to kill one more boss after that. He chose stage 3. There is an easy and hard boss in every stage, I would say. So it looks like he's lost. It doesn't look like he knows where to go here. Maybe he does. No, he doesn't. He's going towards what I would say is the hard boss. But he could still pull it off.
Honestly, a lot of this boss seems to be entirely luck. Just whether or not you get in behind him, and whether or not it stays behind him.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's luck, but I mean, it's breakout. So
It's not entirely luck. Like, you still can't drop the ball when it's down there.
You can safely fight him until it gets up there. Like, you could play this without dying, pretty much guaranteed, and you control the angle of it so you can get it up there. It's luck in the same way that pinball is luck. Like, a good player can make the shots every time, and it's breakout. It's pretty easy to control your ball in this. I can't believe that MC still dies to this boss, honestly.
Well, maybe he should be on Mach 1.
Yeah, that would help, maybe. He keeps setting it to Mach 2.
I just realized.
He's been Mach 2 for his whole life.
Does he know he can change it? Probably
I told him.
not, because I would never assume that in a breakout game.
No.
No. Bounce up, MC.
He's also got his other paddle up in the middle of space. Like, what the hell is that? What are you doing? No. MC.
What?
No. Like, he's lost 3 orbs to this boss and they hadn't attacked yet. Oh, he's up there. He's gonna hit him a couple times.
Yeah, he's trying to play defense and keep the. God damn it! He's trying to keep the ball up there, but it's too fast.
Proto is
slowed down
on his next boss, and so is Shaman Station. Both hard bosses. Shaman's is the easier of the two, I would say. Far and away easier a fight, but it's a little tricky with this guy because he corners you a lot. You don't have a lot of movement room here. He takes a lot of hits. Firebrand's default form is pretty weak. He's got a long road ahead to kill this boss. Yeah, he got killed by him.
Thanks, Duck Game.
Yep. Demon's Crest isn't the last game either.
Nope. Mega Man.
These two are nearly done with it, but they still have to learn a boss fight. I think they can do it. A couple tries, they probably can pull this off. If they can't, they might be better off leaving the stage. Like, if they can't do it after 2 or 3 tries, they might be in a bad place. But 4 has seen himself an HP out, that might help.
Can he just fly forever?
Yeah, he sure can. He can't fly up or down, though. That's a different gargoyle ability. He doesn't understand vertical. For some reason, I don't know why. He just
biologically he can't do it.
The first
Things
game
don't work that way.
The first game limited your flight, and I would say the stages are better somehow for it than in this game. You would think that limiting your flight would make it worse, but I mean, they designed around it. They made sure that everything was just right for your max jump, and it was really good. I like Gargoyle's Quest 2 a lot. For an
I gotta try them someday.
This game here, it's hard, but you can go collect full heals and stuff. You can solve the problem if you can't beat it fair. Like right out the gate, you can make it unfair. Turn the edge in your favor. But if 4 took 2 hits on Form 1, here's his problem. This boss has 2 forms, and they're both pretty tanky jerk forms. There's a lot of memorization to his attacks. Oh, he's not doing too hot.
No.
One thing is that if they do choose to go to another stage, they keep their power-ups. They all got HP ups and stuff, so you know, they could get a whole bunch of HP and eventually they're guaranteed to succeed here.
And see, rushing through the stage once again, getting still yet good at the stage. Like, the ball has pretty much not left the top of the screen.
Has he ever seen the second stage? Has KO?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's got this.
Even if I just said beat stage 1, they still would be stuck. What happened? Oh man. They just having a nightmare with Breakout.
He did that stage in like 40 seconds.
When I played it blind,
Maybe less.
I beat it in like 2 minutes, and then both the other racers beat it that fast as well. They had trouble with the second stage. They game overed a couple times. It took them about 10 minutes with one continue to beat both.
Okay, MC getting hits in.
Looks like Proto 4 is giving up on that
Bouncing.
boss, but he keeps his HP, so he's going to take that somewhere else.
Alright, MC lost one, but he's orange.
He's getting it. I'd say he's doing pretty well this time. He might get this boss. No.
No! Slow down!
No!
MC, please. MC. MC.
Oh, no. This is a bad omen. It's better than they're making it look, trust me. Shaman beat Demon's Crest. He's moving on to Mega Man.
Shaman is on Cut Man. Alright, yeah.
I gave them the option to go after Lekman Cold Turkey, but good luck with that. I wouldn't try it. He is incredibly hard. You can do it, but Cutman is his weakness.
Not recommended.
I recommend it to anyone who's not a Mega Man god to go after Cutman first, and then Lekman Gutsman.
Oh, okay. So you are allowed to play other stages.
Yeah, it's your choice. You still got 30 minutes to
Oh, that's
clear
good.
this.
I like that.
Those two need to die. If you think you can take on a Lekman by yourself, you're a better Mega Man player than me. But you can do it. I made sure you could.
It's possible. You can Buster Duel Lekman.
Yeah, you can Buster Duel anybody,
Just-
but I would say Lekman is the hardest Buster Duel that there is in any Mega Man game.
I think Fireman is harder.
He can tank him down. The Lekman kills you in 3 hits. He's rude. Like, Fireman, you die once you come in, you just shoot him until he's dead. You'll win that. The Lekman doesn't care about your health. You have to dodge him, and he is not easy to dodge.
Then again, there is Iceman. I forgot Iceman.
Iceman also kills you really fast, but at least you can dodge the stuff reasonably.
You
Like,
can. It's real precise.
the skill ceiling on the Lekman is he fires this huge wall at you, and you have to jump off a block in his room to jump off of it and keep on.
Yeah,
hitting
you
him.
need the height that they give you in his chamber. Otherwise, you cannot dodge.
It's gross,
He,
but if
he
you
jumps after you, but then you can let him get up high and duck under his attacks.
have Cutman's weapon, you'll kill him in a couple hits, no problem.
Yeah, or you could just come in with the right weapon and win real fast.
Proto 4 has opted for a hidden path in stage 2.
Kion is at the clock with 4 lives.
Looks good. That being said, he's only going to save 2 minutes, but looks good.
But he did it.
I'm surprised Proto 4 found this boss. If he knew where he was, I would have thought he would come here first. This boss is much easier than the one he was fighting, and he has a health upgrades.
Kion might have it. He got it in twice. And there's the third one.
Block is defeated.
Yeah.
3 people cleared Bad Omen, and MC stuck on level 1. That's too bad. MC's an entire game behind now. I hope he's good at Demon's Crest.
And Mega Man.
Yeah. If he's good at both, he might be able to do this still.
He probably knows Mega Man.
They're both Capcom games.
We've raced every other one.
Mega Man 1's plays the same. I mean, it's old.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to race Mega Man 1.
The worst parts of Mega Man 1 are like Iceman's Joku blocks and
Vertical levels.
Wily stages, of course, are still bad.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I don't think it's a bad game. It's just the old one. It's only got 6 bosses, so it's pretty short.
It's not very. They didn't really refine it yet.
There's no slide, there's no charge, there's no rush, there's nothing like that. It's just
Nope. Just jump and shoot. Shaman getting hit by every single projectile.
the only thing that there is the you can create a line. It's a line that you can stand on if you find it, and you do need it, I think. So
Yeah, the Mega Man step ladder. Oh no, will Shaman make it past the Crusher? Oh no. I don't recommend. Okay.
Proto Force fighting the blob monster. The one that tricked Eyeball to death.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Psych could not do. Actually, I don't think do is the right. It's more like he couldn't start the boss.
He didn't understand what was happening. This boss is just going to create a bunch of eyeballs out into the open, and you kill them all, and then the big one comes out, you shoot him too, and you got it. This is not a hard boss, and he's got HP ups. I have expectations of victory here. It also drops heals, like on top of that. But you're going to need to be able to dodge a bunch of weird moving eyeballs. That's the only thing. MC died again. 10 seconds left
Now-
on Bad Omen.
Now here's a question. What if you start with Guts? So if MC needs to make up a lot of time, what if he starts with Gutsman, wins, and then throws that at Electman? How much damage does
It
Super
will-
Arm do to him?
It will obliterate Cutman. That's probably the fastest way to do these three.
No, I meant Electman.
Oh, you don't want to
Because
do
there
that.
are blocks in his room.
I don't think that hurts him very much. And then you can't dodge. I don't think you... And the worst part of that is if you fail, the blocks do not respawn. For some
Right.
reason. They don't...
I was just curious, because I know that works on some bosses.
It might do okay damage, but you're permanently, for no reason at all, this is like the only Mega Man game that does this, permanently ruining a boss arena to where you can't win, I don't think.
Oh, really? Wow.
Your blocks
Okay.
are gone, and then you can't dodge him, and I don't think it's even possible to fight him without those blocks. I don't even think it can be done. You're making the hardest Buster Duel even worse if you don't pull it off.
Shaman at the Roomba room.
Yep.
Not using his weapon. He does have the weapon.
It kills the boss lightning fast, so it's not
It
something you
also,
really
I'm
need to
pretty
worry
sure
about.
it kills the Roombas.
It's really good. The weapons in this game are pretty damn nice. All of them are.
MC is on Demon's Crest now.
Shaman's playing it safe and resetting his lives. Frodo's almost got his kill. That boss has 2 or 3 hits left, I can tell. It's almost there. Super red eyeball. There it is. Frodo 4's moving on to Mega Man 1.
Shaman is still in Roomba land here.
I've had setting up on screen the whole time, but that's okay. Setting up for the round 2.
Setting up for Mega Man. Proto 4 moving on.
I always forget about that.
Starting with Gutsman.
That's a good plan, because Gutsman can be Buster Dueled, and then you'll have his weapon for Cutman, and you can kill Cutman in one hit, basically, and might as well. I mean, you have to kill him
That's
anyway.
still an extra, like, 4 minutes that you're spending on the stage. Like, I looked at how long it took Shaman to get through.
You have to kill Gutsman as part of the requirement anyway, so...
Right.
His elevator, there it is. I don't think that Cutman's power helps you any on Gutsman's stage, really. I mean, you could use it, I guess, but its weakness is Bomb Man, so you won't have that. This start of Gutsman stage is one of the hardest things in the game.
Yeah, very precise time. It's like it's very unforgiving. You will just zoom down. Gravity is super strong in Mega Man 1 for some reason.
Yep. That combined with the precise nature of those jumps. Now that he's past them, the rest of the stage is kind of a breeze.
Yeah, he's past the tough part.
So, difficulty up front. There's good and bad aspects to that. Now that he's done, like...
Well, for the purpose of this race, it's pretty good.
Yeah. For the purposes of playing the game for the first time and not being able to clear the first area, that kind of sucks. But, what are you gonna do?
Isn't there, like, a dick jump in this area?
You can get extra lives if you do it right, that's all.
Yeah, there's also spikes. Now, look at the gravity. Reminder that they changed this up in the second game.
Yep.
But in this game, it's just terrible to not see where you're falling.
I don't think I've ever been killed by those spikes. I forgot they were there. Well, he's a Gutsman already. Very short stage.
You know someone's died there, though.
Elecman's stage is much worse. Elecman's is a bad stage and a bad boss.
Elecman is the worst.
Yoku blocks over vertical stage. Thanks. Thanks, Elecman.
Mm-hmm. Serious punishments if you make even the slightest mistake. Punishment is time.
Gutsman shakes the screen when he jumps. So all you have to do is jump all the time with him in sync, one after the other. If you do that,
Oh
you
no,
probably got him.
Shaman losing 2 screens of progress there.
Dang.
Not using his cut thing, which could help him here because it's the only thing he's got that goes higher.
Predator is defeated
And
Gutsman.
The second those guys see you, they will shoot, and you will end up falling if you are not unless you are extremely fast with the shot and know exactly when to shoot.
Or some jazzy MMX.
Good, yeah.
Still working on Demon's Crest. LMC's on stage 1's boss. Took him a while. There's a lot of walking in that stage, that's pretty big. Aeon also on stage 1, on his way to that boss.
Okay, Shaman has made it up to a different part of the stage. However, oh, some lucky health there. Health is rare in this game.
You have your choice of paths here.
All of them lead to death?
Yeah. One's less death than
Alright.
the other. Also, one of them is a dead
Oh
end.
yeah! Yeah, that's right. If you don't have guts,
Yeah. One of
you
them is
cannot remove the block.
one of them is just a complete garbage move. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that, so he can't get that there either. That would be nice to have, but
The punishment is time.
it's just mean. It's just a
Yeah.
weird. You need that
It's
item.
awful.
You absolutely require that item for Wileys. I'm pretty sure that you can't get around having that.
Oh no. And he's back here. Zero lives left.
I don't think that the Lekman's going to give anyone with cut manpower any trouble. He could still kill him
Probably
first,
not.
but it's going to be a race to see who can hit the other 3 times, and yeah, isn't that fast on the trigger, so... Armor
Yeah,
has
he does
defeated...
wait between shots. And you can usually dodge 1 or 2.
MC's trying to figure out how to move that statue. He gave up. He gave up on that quest.
Shaman trying to make his way back up. Several Roombas in his way. Just tanking all the damage. No time.
Too much Wild Arms music. Someone has lyrics. I hate it.
Shaman continually running into electricity. You have any... Gotta have some Mega Man music. Yep, you definitely can kill the Roombas. Honestly, like this level is so bad. I feel like you can not be expected to do it with just your Buster.
Which boss?
No, I mean Electman State.
Uh,
Oh no.
he's in
Oh
trouble.
no.
No, you need to heal, man.
No. Yeah, there you go.
He's got no lives left. He's got to climb this
No,
shitty
just
ladder.
get the fuck out of there, dude.
Oh my. Well, Cutman's dead
No,
from Proto. He's got no lives. This sucks.
No, he has nothing.
He has the weakness, but can he hit?
Could he win? Yes. It will be extremely difficult, and yeah.
He can kill Electman really fast. No, he's not gonna make it to him. Oh no! Back to work.
Sucks.
The journey continues. That'll slow him down. I'll buy MC some time. All right.
He'll have much less trouble if he uses Cutter.
MC's working on his second boss kill, but can he kill Belth? Belth is a pretty hard fight.
Belth.
The skeleton.
Belth.
Belth, the skeleton with organs in his stomach that he stole from a zombie, I guess.
I feel like he's holding that sword wrong.
Yeah, Belth is an idiot.
Yeah, he doesn't really know how that works.
He's using it as a leg. I wish Belth was more fair than he is. Yeah, he got him. MC's down. Belth takes a ton of damage. Way too much for this point in the game. He's the boss of level 2, technically, and he's just too tanky.
Proto V making his way up the Hell Tower.
All the Mega Man games have, well, especially the first one, I don't know if the other ones do this, where you can pause and keep your Buster on screen. Huge help, and it does work on Electman. Works on the Yellow Devil too, very important on the Yellow Devil.
Would you permit that,
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay, so then anyone can win with, well, if they can take a hit or two, they can win with the Buster.
They can only take 2, in fact. And even then, it's still hard
no,
fight.
you mentioned it's 3 hits.
The iframes of the boss go away when you pause in this game. So, you could chain hits more than you're supposed to be able to. Proto 4 is... I think Proto 4 is going to clean this up real quick, because he's on his way with Cutman in hand, and he's ready. He's got Gutman. He can get the wire for the rest of the stage if he wants it. Extremely accurate shots from Proto.
Yeah.
We're getting lasers through the wall. What a good enemy.
Oh god, yeah.
Shaman's almost in the same place.
It's funny, they did this again in Mega Man 2. It was not nearly as bad. It was Crash Man State.
Wire's been acquired.
What, did you say wire?
Yep, the wire shot. You shoot this line, and you can walk on it. He could use it.
I know that. I've never heard that name for it.
Pretty sure it's the wire.
I've always heard Magnet Beam.
Yeah, that might be its actual name. I think it is M. I just call it a wire.
I mean, it's actually called the Mega Man Step Ladder, but besides that...
There's that block that just shits on you if you go up the right ladder. It's a horrible block that shouldn't exist.
Yeah, that's awful. So he does not have cut.
They all have it.
Proto 4 doesn't have it.
I think he does.
Right? I thought he did Gutsman first.
He killed Gutsman.
Oh, and then did... Okay, yeah, never mind.
Cutman's stage is a little longer, but with Guts power, Cutman's dead instantly.
Fortunately, he...
Yeah, he's a little problem here, but...
He might have to do a move to get past the Stomper.
I hate the Stomper. It's gonna kill him one
Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's pretty obnoxious. They're better in other games. a lot more fair.
He can hit him with this. It's working. What an annoying asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a safe strat.
If only he had a little bit more health, he could tank a hit, but I'm pretty sure he will die in one. Wow. Is that working? You could magnet beam.
I don't
over top of
know.
him. You could do that.
Yeah, you could. That's probably his best bet.
Oh no.
Actually, no. Not if he rushes you down like that. My God.
Kaon's still trying to beat Belth. MC has found his way towards the eyeball enemy, but he's got a
Shaman
little
is
bit
back
of stage.
at the eyeball. At the eye robot. Just stop fighting him!
He wants
My
some,
God!
He wants some HP. He might be on his last life again.
You're not gonna get it. This game doesn't do that. This game sucks like that.
It gives you HP once every 20 kills.
Yeah, it happened once when you really needed it, but my God. No idea how uncommon that is.
There's a 1-up for Proto. That'll be a handy find.
That's rare too. God, this is just the final fuck you in this stage that they make you do this.
They're not using the tools.
No, they're not.
Like he
That's
has.
kind of that's a thing in Mega Man.
I mean, when you pick up
See,
the
now,
magnet
you
beam,
acquire tools.
there's this
and
enemy
you
that's
use
low to the
them,
ground. Maybe you want to magnet over him. I don't know.
Some tools are complete garbage, but you have cut. It's actually kind of useful.
Yeah, he's
even
got
if it
good
doesn't
stuff.
look like it.
The Black Man stage is pretty damn awful, though. Undeniably.
Yeah, it's so you are definitely you definitely should use your tools.
Here's Leckman at last. We see his room.
All right.
And then Predator squeezes through instantly on the next try, just runs right under him. All right.
That's one hit, 2 hit. Oh no, 1 hit. The rebound didn't count.
Got him.
One more.
Leckman's down.
There it is.
Killer MC's out. Shaman has taken it.
Congratulations on your multiple climbs of the Hell Tower. No, wait, no, he didn't beat Gutsman yet.
Oh, that's right. Gotta do the guts. I forgot. I just assumed they would
Proto
do guts
4
first.
beat Gutsman.
Proto 4 is almost done, for real.
Yeah.
Look at this boss fight, though. Yeah. Nice.
That's not good.
Double hit with that cut.
You got it.
Nice. Now Proto 4 is taking it.
Oh, wow. Pulling it out.
Proto 4 is definitely our winner here. Proto 4 is a good pick for your bets.
Shaman dying on the platforms. Starting over.
Killer MC's fighting the eyeball boss using the earth power. The earth gargoyle can shoot for double damage if you're using the ground shot, but the air shot is way lower.
What is happening on Proto 4's screen?
And he won. Now he's playing dodgeball. He apparently has an overlay of Kunio sliding past.
Okay, good. Like, is there something in Mega Man 1 is there a crossover? What?
I don't know. Here's dodgeball, though. Really good game, if only for the flicker being too low. I wish it was ran a little better, but they're pushing that NES hardware real hard. With 8 enemies moving at once. NES can't do that. Killer MC is finished with Demon's Crest. Now, if
Shaman
only...
trying to work out the timing on these platform jumps. Very precise.
Now, if MC happens to be a
There he
Mega Man 1
goes.
speedrunner, he can pull
Alright,
this
he
out.
made it.
Do you think he got it?
What? MC?
MC is on the case.
He could save.
It's
Man,
not,
I don't know.
not started yet.
He's thinking.
He's debating his choice. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Nothing would make me happier than to find out that MC is the world's greatest Mega Man 1 player and he just goes straight to like man wins with the Buster and somehow wins this race.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't see that happening.
He's doing pretty good on Cutman.
Shaman's already going into Guts and Guts is not hard.
He is booking it. But is Cutman the best choice? Well, it'll help him get up Electman stage. Shaman making it the Gutsman with very little health. Does he have any lives left? He's got 1. So he can still do this. He gets 1 shot.
Yeah, that's not too... I mean, he has to Buster Duel him because the other weapons aren't great. But, Gutsman isn't a free win by any means. He's pretty average on difficulty.
Yeah.
Some solid jumping.
Oh god, the blocks are gone now. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Did he throw
That
him?
really sucks. Yeah, he did.
Interesting. I didn't know if he did that or not. Shaman seems to have the pattern down.
Actually, no. It seems like he can jump over it. Yeah.
You
No, he's
can.
good.
It's just a harder jump.
Unless he tries to close the gap. Then we
Shaman
might
has
have a
cleared it.
problem.
There it is. Shaman has won. Now
There
he's
you go.
won. Unfortunately, Bad Omen killed it for MC.
So, does that mean he can't come back?
Yeah. MC and K-On are out. Proto 4 and Shaman are moving on to round 2. That's our race. I think that's it for now. I don't think we have 4 more races tonight. That's probably good. Got the 3 groups now. I'm gonna go
History races.
thank you for racing. Thanks for coming, Voice of Dog.
Thank you.
They have a garbage
race.
D-pad.
What do you mean, good
Yeah.
race? We're
Good
still
race, MC.
racing.
You're finished.
I'm still
Nice
racing.
work on
I'm
Bad
not-
Omen, MC.
No.
Did you ever beat that boss?
No.
Not one victory.
Not in Bad Omen.
The minute I struggled on Bad Omen, I knew it was over.
Same.
I thought I was done at Mega Man since I'd never played it.
I'm still going. I'm not stopping.
I'm just busy just building combos right now.
Ain't no stopping me now.
I got elect in the butt.
Well,
But it's
congratulations.
Gutsman, never mind.
Proto 4, Shaman. You're moving around 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
good job, Shaman.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job,
nice
Carl.
race.
Thanks for playing. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna head out.
All right, see ya.
All right.
There's
See you
there's
soon.
tonight.
Let me find somebody to host. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with Arcade Pit. We have Divas, Vacuum, Magni versus Brosentia's team. I forget who he said his partner was. But, I'm gonna host Slow Beef. Take it easy.